So this is the building that they've got built here on the west end of the Clearbrook terminal, which is that way. You can see they've got their security guy out here. They've got a lot of land piled up behind these trees, blocking the view from the roadside. And then back here is a giant, we're guessing probably about 48 by 96 building. They've still got a couple of track hose on site. They've got places where people can hang out and get out of the weather. And they are building a second one of these buildings to the east that's on another little piece of video that we'll try to paste in. You see guys working there. They're putting up another one of those buildings. They're putting up another one of those buildings, and those buildings are basically housing that green tank stuff. That's what they're doing. They're hiding what they're doing in these buildings. What you're seeing is a picture of this building that they're building, and it is surrounding one of those green fluid catching tanks, and they've got little stations back to this dewatering station that they've got set up on the north side of the terminal. And this is the one that they've been working on for a while now, and that's one of those buildings. And they're basically putting up another one of those buildings here to the east of it. Remember how we thought the breach was to the east? They've got two breaches, I think, here. And that's what's going on. They said the second breach wasn't in Clearbrook, but I'm betting.
Well, we know there are at least two more.
Yeah, they may be counting this all as one breach. So when we initially encountered this breach here at Access Road 15C, we thought that all the breach was to the east, which would be behind that guy folding up hose. But in fact, we could hear drilling to the west, which would be to the left in this photograph, in this direction that we're heading here. We could hear drilling. And that is where we see this big new building over what appears to be a red fluid truck inside that building, as you'll see a bit later. And there's just a huge mountain of dirt in front of this from the street view to kind of apparently keep this hidden from view, and it stretches quite far. Back to the east, you can see a lot of work trucks, you can see lights for night work, and then there's just this huge mound of dirt. And then here's that building that is to the west where we heard drilling, but to the west of where we thought the original breach was when we first visited this site. And now they're building that second building to the east where we thought the original breach was. So maybe we came up on the day that happened to be that new breach happening. Who knows? So it's a Sunday and they got guys working out here. And they've still got this big building up. And they're building another one just like it to the east, and it's going to have the same kind of infrastructure probably as this one. As you can see the red tank inside this building here. And yeah, it looks like they've got a lot going on.